Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is 952 Ladies Man. Today I'm going to be performing a trick called Color Monte, otherwise known as this and that. Alright, so here I go. The other day I was walking into the fairgrounds. I seen this man with 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and I told this man, hey, what are you doing? Playing 3-card Monte? He goes, very similar. It's called Color Monte. I go, how so? What's the difference? He goes, because I have 3 cards. Alright. The Ace of Diamonds, and the Ace of Clubs. Now this card, this is your money card. Every time you get this card right, I give you $1. But every time you get it wrong, you owe me $1. Alright? So I go, sounds simple. So he goes, what if I take that card, alright, and put it at the bottom? Where's it going to be? And then I said, of course, it's going to be at the bottom. And he goes, that's where you're wrong. And then I said, well, if it's not at the bottom, then it has to be at the top. And that's where he goes, you're wrong again. And that's where I said, if it's not at the top or the bottom, then it has to be in the middle. And that's where he says, you're wrong again. So then I go, well, then you have more than 3 cards. And then he says, 1, 2, 3. And then he tells me, tell you what, all you have to do is guess what this card is, and I'll give you all your money back. But every time you get it wrong, you still owe me $1. I go, okay, sounds fair still. And so he says, what if I put that card at the bottom? I go, well then, of course it's going to be at the bottom. And that's where he goes, you're wrong. And so I said, well then, if it's not at the bottom, then it has to be at the top. And that's where he goes, you're wrong again. And so I go, well, if it's not at the bottom or the top, it has to be in the middle. And that's where he goes, you're wrong once again. So I said, well, so then I thought at this point I had lost $7. And I go, well, how does he do it? He goes, tell you what, since I'm such a nice guy, I will show you the very first card, Ace of Diamonds, and all you have to do is guess what these 2 are. And then I go, no, it's too hard, I can't do it. I'm just going to pay you $7. Alright. And then that's when he says, tell you what, since I'm such a nice guy, I will show you this card, and all I have to do is guess what this card is. So then I thought about it. I stepped back and I thought about it for a minute. And I go, hey, maybe I can get him on this. Alright, so I told him, well, then he told me, alright, you want to take the deal or not? I said, yeah. And then he goes, well, every time you get, if you get this card right, I give you all your money back. But if you get it wrong, you owe me double, so $14. So I go, simple enough. So I told him, I think it's black or red. And that's where he goes, you're wrong again. And that is called a Color Monte, using 3 different cards, random card, Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Clubs. And this is the order it should be, okay? So this is a tutorial. It is a bunch of double lifts, basically. Alright, order, any deck, regular deck, no doubles, no anything. So, random card, Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Clubs. When you start off telling a story, you tell the story. I've seen this man with 3 cards, 1, 2, 3. And then, while you're talking, you do a double lift. So basically, you have 2 cards. But they don't know that. You pick it up, show them the card, Ace of Diamonds. You put that when it's really the Joker. Alright, but don't show them. And then you say Ace of Diamonds again, Ace of Clubs. Alright, so basically, then it goes into this order. Joker, Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Clubs. Alright? So then you do another double lift. Every time you guess this card right, you get $1. So of course you put it at the bottom. It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. And then you do what they call, what I call, pull the card from the middle of the deck and just show the bottom and top card when it's really the ace and the joker on top, and then the ace is in the middle again. Same thing with the black, alright? And then you say I have 1, 2, 3, and then you show them this card, tell them every time you get this card right, same thing. So another double lift, and then same thing from the first one. Alright, and then it'll end up like this. And once you do all 3 tricks, it'll end up in this order. Alright, if you do it right. So make sure you do it right. Alright? And then you say, I'll show you this card. All you have to guess is what this is. Tell the story. And I'll show you this card, and all you have to guess what this is. They guess it, that's where they're wrong. And that is called Color Monte. Please subscribe me.